ESPN Major League Baseball is brought to you by cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft and Miller Genuine Draft Light, taking the country by storm.
Tuesday Night Baseball comes from Cleveland. Chief Wahoo on the warpath as the Indians take on the defending world champion Minnesota Twins. Hello once again, everybody. I'm Chris Berman along with Tommy Hutton, and welcome to Ruby Tuesday. And I'll tell you what, though, the defending champion Twins have not been playing like the gem that a Ruby is. 3 weeks ago, we were in Minnesota as they began a 3-game set with the Oakland A's. They led the AL West at that point by 3 games. In the next 3 weeks, the Twins have fallen 8 games in the standings. Going into this evening's play, they trail the A's by 5. Tommy, what happened?
Obviously, a lot of things have happened, but you have to look at the pitching. There was a 10-game stretch where, in that 10-game period, the Twins scored in 10 different innings. 7 times after that, the opposition came back in their half of the inning. That's very demoralizing for the offense. Tough to cope with that. Tom Kelly also told us that his big guns, Kent Hrbek, Chili Davis, are not producing the long ball. The others are trying a little bit too hard.
Tell you what, the Indians are trying hard, and it's paying off. 17-13 since the All-Star break, and it may not sound like much, but in Cleveland it's big. Tonight, with a victory over the Twins, the Tribe can escape the basement for once and for all. So, the first game of our 3-game set, well, at least these 2 teams' 3-game set, and here's the Twins lineup. Chuck Knobloch leading off. Gene Larkin gets the start in right field for Tom Kelly's Twins. Kirby Union Gap Puckett in center field hitting 3rd. Charles Theodore Davis hitting cleanup. Shane Mack, he had the 21-game hitting streak, hitting 5th. Kent Hrbek struggling for power, as Tommy told you, hitting 6th. Lenny Webster behind the plate tonight. Hags at 3rd. And Gags at short. That's the lineup that will face Jose Costa Mesa, who came over during the All-Star game in a trade from the Baltimore Orioles.
Came over in a trade that pleased Jose Mesa, one time a formidable pitcher with the Baltimore Orioles. They expected him to be in their rotation for the next 5 to 10 years. Things didn't work out in Baltimore. He was a spot starter over there, a long relief pitcher. All of a sudden, he's found a little more continuity with his fastball, slider, curve, and changeup now that he knows he's in the rotation every 5th day.
Back in Cleveland, nothing doing for the Twins against Jose Mesa. What can the Indians do against Scotty Erickson? This is the lineup for Mike Hargrove Tribe. The mercurial Kenny Lofton leads it off in center field. Mark Whitten in right field. All-star second baseman Carlos Baerga at second base. Albert Bell, the big cleanup hitter, DH. Paul Field Sorrento at first, hitting 5th. Glenn Allen Hill batting 6th in left field. Jim Thome batting 7th at third base. The youngster Mark Lewis at short. And former Twin Junior Ortiz catching. The one-time catcher for Scotty Erickson now will hit against him tonight in a change of pace.
Well, Scott Erickson is starting to come around into form the way he was last year when he was runner-up to Roger Clemens in the Cy Young voting. A 20-game winner last year. All of a sudden, though, Erickson with a tired arm, a tired elbow, lost a little bit off the fastball, had to learn how to pitch a little bit and learn how to throw a changeup a little bit better. He's doing that now.